Capricorn, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your monthly forecast for September 2024. I will use the Ideal Tarot as well as Oracle decks. Capricorns, in case you want a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now, the overall energy this month is the Ten of Swords. This isn't a very promising card. It is going to be a challenging month for you. Overwork is also going to tell on your health, so seek assistance. At times, you may feel as though your friends and acquaintances are more kindly disposed towards you rather than your family members. They could question your moves with respect to career or finances. Legal worries could also crop up for some Capricorns this month. Other than that, I think you also need to be careful because there could be a devious person whom you are dealing with. Aura cleansing will certainly help many of you. The final days of August, stepping into September, I do have the Five of Wands. Now, this is a very active card. Possibly in those final days, you were on the move, you were on your feet. There were changes in your schedule. You had to adjust, you had to act as per the situation. Yet, I think you had made good progress. Sometimes, your family could have been very demanding. They expected you to do tasks right away, but then you wanted to take your own sweet time. By and large, I think it was a time when your mind was very active. You were also able to complete a lot of tasks. Maybe paperwork had also kept you busy. I think you also needed to communicate with clients with respect to inquiries over your services. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges. I do have the Ten of Cups. This is in the challenge position. You do desire overall contentment personally as well as professionally, but then this could be a tall ask this month. I think you need to be patient. There are going to be opportunities to make gains, but then you have to look at it closely. Spiritual growth is also very likely. You should follow your sixth sense. Maybe past life issues are also bothering many of you. You do want positive feedback. You do want to make headway. You do want appreciation, but then take it with a pinch of salt. Influences for this month, I do have the Seven of Cups. Now, this lady, she seems to be very concerned. Maybe she's also looking at the choices before her. There are 7 cups lined up in the skies. Maybe she's thinking about her next move with respect to professional or career matters, also with respect to her personal life. Oftentimes, this month you could feel wistful. Maybe there's no point crying over spilt milk. You do feel bored and dejected with your job. You want better pay. Maybe you think that your boss is expecting more from you, but then he is paying you peanuts. Your spirits will be very low, so you need to stay upbeat. Like I said, meetings could also be deferred. Maybe your boss also finds you very competent but isn't going to tell you to your face. The first 10 days of the month, I do have the Four of Cups. Now, this lady, quite like the Seven of Cups, she seems to be emotionally discontented. Maybe you're also so sensitive that you could get into arguments. You could cry at the drop of a hat. So you need to keep a check on your temperament. You also realize that people are two-faced. Like I said, there are going to be sneaky people around you. So you need to be careful. Maybe they promised you much, but then they back down on their words. Even if people back down on the word, I think somehow they will realize their mistake and make amends. Your schedule could also be disrupted at this time. You need to concentrate. You need to pull up your socks because you may want to laze around, but the need of the hour is to keep at it. I think you have the capacity to complete tasks quickly. There could also be outstation work offers, but they may not excite you that much. I think your responsibilities will also increase as a senior colleague could leave. You will get help from your trusted aides. Some deals will be finalized quickly while some will fizzle away, so keep that in mind. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th September, I do have the temperance. Now, slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes you put in the hard work, but there's nothing left to show. But then with this card, you need to be patient. You need to also put in the hard work because you're going to be amply rewarded. Even if there are delays, I think you will achieve your ends. I think you'll have to bear with the delays, but then you can take heart from the fact that you managed to achieve what you set out to do. There's no point getting worked up. Your family could also be extremely demanding. Maybe you should keep to yourself rather than say anything untoward or unpalatable, or there could be disagreements. Your home life is definitely going to leave you distressed. Work-wise also, you should be careful because colleagues are definitely going to sharpen their knives behind your back. Perhaps you should focus on networking. You should build on your contacts as you're going to benefit. Payment is also going to come in for many Capricorns at this time, but you also need to look into taxation issues. I do have the card Treasure Trove from the Divine Messages Oracles. The universe is asking you to focus on your material needs, to save for a rainy day. Maybe someone is also going to be generous towards you, or you should also hold on to your assets or things which you value. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th September, I do have the Three of Pentacles. This lady, she is focusing on her skills. Likewise, I think you need to up your game. You need to polish your skills. Maybe you should think of learning or enhancing your skills, signing up for a degree course. Maybe many of you are also creatively inclined. Collaboration is the key if you want success. I think there are going to be offers, but you could decline them for the same reason that you're not qualified well enough, or there is something amiss here and you do not want to talk about it with others. That is why your friends and acquaintances think that you're too set in your ways. Minor gains can be expected at this time. You need to be careful while working because there could be mistakes. Some of you are in a position to clear debts. As a leader of the pack, I think you're going to be praised for being an encouraging boss. Besides, the achievements of your juniors is also going to reflect very well in your department. But you do have your grievances. Maybe the management also favors another worker, though you think that this lady is quite egoistical. Maybe you have to climb down from your position. Lenormand's fish has also come up in your reading, which is again talking of going with the flow, cooperating with others. Material success is possible and expansion is also on the horizon for many of you. Back to your love life, I do have the card. I'm afraid to take that next step right now. Some of you are single. Maybe you fear commitment. You don't want to settle down. But then don't string anyone along, Capricorns, if you're disinterested. A number of your friends could be of the opposite sex. They could be showing more than a passing interest in you. They are going to support you in your hour of need. But don't give them false hopes. Maybe that is why the Ten of Cups has come in the challenge position right here. Those of you who fancy someone, I think you do want answers from your person, but then you could be emotionally discontent with that card, Four of Cups. You feel that you have reached a dead end with respect to this connection. On the other hand, those of you who are romancing, I have this card, my soul's language. I think the two of you are telepathically connected with each other. Maybe your person is away on account of work or is traveling. That is why you feel a sense of loss. You're going to be wistful on account of the past. I do feel that you're going to enjoy good conversations with your person. I think without saying much, everything is understood or is crystal clear between the two of you. Your person is also going to help you at work. You could bounce ideas of each other, give you pointers with respect to how you should proceed. In case you're married also, I think your spouse is going to be there when you want to make your way for official engagement. He is supportive. Maybe he's also going to open up and talk about your in-laws. I do have the card Indigo from the Angel Therapy deck. Maybe you're dealing with children who are extremely sensitive or who have ADHD or who are hyperactive and strong-willed. So you need to Be patient with them. I think you're being asked to use your spiritual gifts to help them out. Even you could be quite strong-willed with respect to your personal beliefs. This month you do need protection with the card Umbrella, which talks about shelter. Someone could be sheltering even if you have disagreements with your loved ones. I think God above or your angels are guiding you this month. Maybe you should also protect others. Maybe some of you are also separating from your spouse to protect your child. So you're also going to be shielding of your children or offspring this month. I hope Capricorns you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.